for the opportunity for evaluating the speech, Katie. That was a very I mean, it was a super awesome sort of a speech. It was motivational. It had all the elements of, hey, what am I looking for when when I'm evaluating a speech? But I'll be a little more specific. Um, the pace at which that you went through was super useful for me. I was able to grasp everything. I was able to consume it without having too much of a problem. The clarity was amazing. The flow was super nice and easy for me to get through. And the persuasiveness, I think there was a lot of persuasiveness that came through in the speech for me. That was super valuable and useful. Your demeanor across the whole time frame was that of, hey, here's the fact, here's the argument for the particular fact. So it was a, it helped me understand and also link to what the impact of whatever you were saying was for me to like grasp. Um, your phrases about, hey, what happens what happens when we don't have as much of a well-oiled machine as we otherwise currently do for in this particular club, um, made me sit and think about what that situation would look like. Right? That was very useful, and it drove the point home. Um, One last thing, the call for action. It also had a clear call for action through at the right positioning in the speech, where you were asking for people to come, take, jump in into the roles and make it useful. Improvements. There were two things that I can think about. uh, Being more visual, right? There were the visuals, I guess, some sort of, happy faces or sad faces, that sort of a thing, even in the background, I think would have a lot more impact. The second part was in the what happens or the what if scenarios that you covered, if you painted the picture of a scenario where, if we actually don't have people doing the jobs that they would do, and how would that look like? That would paint a great picture for somebody to say, "Oh my God, that would be a bad scenario," and we would actually get people to volunteer for these new roles. I think that was my take. Thank you so much for the opportunity again.